Good morning, fellow traders. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options, coming to you with the morning market preparation video for May 31st, 2018. Hey everyone, I just want to make a quick reminder to let everyone know that these videos are meant to take an unbiased look at the market, to help you prepare for the day, to avoid trying to predict and looking at the market critically and looking at these charts critically so that we can determine how we should approach the market for the day. I do hope you find them helpful, and thank you to all of those who have subscribed and are following these videos. You guys are the best. I really appreciate all the comments. So let's take a look here at the Dow, the diamonds. As you can see, the diamonds had a beautiful response yesterday. Bulls really stepped up to the plate. Bouncing as those jitters in Europe kind of subsided, at least for now. We had a really nice bullish reaction after a solid test of support and our uptrend, and those bulls stepped in, pushing us nicely higher yesterday, and they really followed through well. If we take a look at a short-term chart yesterday, you can see here's our gap up open. This is a 15-minute chart. Gap up open, little profit taking came in, little consolidation here for an hour or so, and then those bulls really stepped up to the plate, following through on that bullish gap up. Great sign for yesterday. Now, taking a look at where we are at the moment, as you can see, we're right back up here. We're approaching that consolidation zone, that zone that we've chopped around in here for a couple, 3 weeks, and now we've just snuck right back up into there. Any follow through up into this area puts us right back in that place where we still have to face some key resistance areas in the market. What we don't want to see is we don't want to see a failure here at resistance. That failure could create another test of the 50-day moving average. We don't want to see that. So a little follow through would be nice. A little consolidation here would be just as good. So kind of watch that closely and just realize the Dow is still kind of tenuous. It could go either direction pretty easily. Now, on the good side of things, the SPY did much better yesterday. S&P 500 popped right off of this support level, and if you take a look, we have kind of an important support level right here. It goes all the way back here into January, and we managed to hold above that, and not only that, really bounce off of that solidly. Now, of course, that is above the 50-day moving average, and I'll show you that here. Above the 50-day moving average and holding on very well. But we also have to keep in mind that this area that has rejected us several times up here is still ahead of us. We still face that resistance area. So we're back above this little chop zone here that we've traded in for about 3 weeks, just kind of bouncing around. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, we can be trapped in consolidation and have very, very good price action in stocks. So there are plenty of stocks to trade. As a matter of fact, Right Way Options members are enjoying some really healthy profits in this market right now. And those are continuing to grow even though the market has been quite choppy. So kind of keep that in mind. There's great trading to be had as long as the market is holding up. There'll be good trends in stocks. Let's take a look at the Qs. Now the Qs doing a really good job yesterday, pushing higher. Again, the Qs holding above trend, holding above this support area, but still struggling with this key resistance up here. And you can see we have failed to punch through there a couple of times, and that key resistance right through here is going to be important for us to deal with. And I would not be at all surprised to see more consolidation here. Notice how markets tend to do this. If you put a trend line on any chart, stocks or markets, we move up in that trend and we come back and we test the trend. we move up, and we're moving sideways over here to test the trend. So we could pop out of here at any time, but also realize it's not out of the question to think that we could continue to consolidate across over here until we reach that trend, as we're building energy to move one direction or the other. And I wouldn't try to predict which way we're going to go, other than the fact that we are in a current bullish trend, and so I kind of favor that bullish pop out if we can build enough energy. Let's take a look at IWM. IWM, beautiful move today and a tremendous show of strength. The bulls bounced off of this test of the breakout high right here. We pulled back, bounced off of that. That's exactly what we want to see. Just tremendous show of strength here, and looking really stellar. So we have 3 of the indexes looking nice and strong, back into that consolidation zone, confidently holding their 50-day moving average, looking up. And only the diamonds is at that place where it's just a little bit tenuous. We're trying to figure out, it's trying to figure out what it wants to do, if it wants to maintain bullishness or maybe consolidate or pull back to retest the 50-day moving average again. So we'll have to wait and see. The jury's still out there on the diamonds. Let's take a look at the VIX. Now the VIX tossed us a real, curveball with those Euro jitters, breaking the downtrend here and also breaking above this really important level of support. Yesterday, you can see that we broke back down below that important level, and so that has now become resistance again. We still need to drop below this trend line. We don't want to see that VIX or fear to hold in this area and give it an opportunity to bounce higher. We want to see it drift back down into this range. So watch that. That volatility is still out there. We still have a lot of political uncertainty that we have to deal with. So remember today, folks, we have a big economic calendar that we're dealing with today. Jobless claims, personal income, Chicago PMI, pending home sales, petroleum status report, a couple Fed speakers, and various other reports in there that we have to deal with. Excuse me, the majority of those are expected to stay nice and strong. So I don't see anything, unless there's a surprise that could really affect us badly on that economic calendar. But, a surprise is always possible. Let's also kind of keep in mind that we have quite a few on big reports on the earnings calendar today. Particularly this afternoon, we have Costco, GameStop, Marvel, Lululemon, all reporting, VMware, all reporting after the market today. So pretty big day on earnings. And we could see some tossing around as a result of that. Also remember, Friday, we have another big calendar day with that big employment situation number coming in on Friday morning. So kind of keep that in mind as we close out this month. Let's take a look at T2122. I had a question yesterday. What is T2122? T2122 is an indicator, and it's on the TC2000 platform. There's nothing special about it. It's just a 4-week new high new low ratio, and I plot that indicator with just a line chart. And as you can see with a line chart, it gives us really good indications of upper ranges and lower ranges for the market. So when we approach these upper ranges, we have to be concerned that we're reaching that bearish reversal zone, that place where we could see some consolidation or pullback in the market. And you can see yesterday with that solid move, we kicked up into this area. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean we have to fall directly from here just because we moved up. We can stay up here for a period. We can bounce around up in here, but you can see how consistent this indicator is in showing us when we're reaching that point that we might want to be thinking about taking profits in our current trades and watching for those potential profit takers to come in, moving the market back down, or just as important, we could consolidate. So all it is just a big average of stocks that are either making 4-week new highs or new lows, and a ratio's created. So when we get overdone to the upside, way more companies, pushing out 4-week new highs, we start reaching that point, that tipping point where profit takers start coming in and moving the market back lower. It doesn't have to be that detrimental move. I don't want anyone to think that we move up here in this bearish reversal zone and it means we just necessarily have to collapse or fall back down. No, we can consolidate and all of those averages and everything start working together, and we can move down toward this center area. So it doesn't have to be a big pullback, but profit taking does typically come in when we're up here in this area. So we want to watch for that, a little relaxation. And after such a big move yesterday, a little bit of profit taking should not be a big surprise to anyone. So kind of keep that in mind as you're planning your day forward. Hey everyone, I want to wish you all a fantastic day. I want to wish you great profits. And if this is the first time you've seen this information, these videos, please do me a favor. Click on that subscribe button on YouTube, the follow me button on Facebook, as I do post it there as well. Also, click those thumbs up buttons. That helps me an awful lot in getting these videos shown to more folks. And do me a favor, drop a comment if you feel like the video is worth it. And thank you for all of the kind comments that you guys have been posting. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate it a ton. It's very humbling, honestly. And also do me a favor and feel free to share this video with any friends or family that you would like. My goal in life is to help other traders be productive and professional in their trading. I've been blessed to have been able to trade full-time, supporting my family, and now for 13 years full-time. And if I can be of any help or service to others in improving their trading, that is my goal with this. I don't make money from these videos. I don't intend to make money from these videos. The whole purpose of this is to help other traders with an unbiased look at the market. So if you find that useful, please subscribe. Hey everyone, also look in the description below. There is a link to the morning blog. You're always welcome to read my morning note. Everyone, take care. Have an awesome day. We'll talk to you all bright and early Friday morning. Take care, everyone.